yapping about anything, and I'd be content.
Yeah, well, it's a live stream. We gotta let other people in on the yapping sometime too. Which is what we're about to
That
do.
is true.
That is to say, hello everybody. Good evening. I hope you're all doing well on this, what the fuck day of the week is it? It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yes.
But I don't know. Time isn't real. It's an abstract concept that we've given definition to, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope everybody is doing well tonight.
Not wrong.
And if you're not, well, I hope hanging out with the impeccable Supernova EX and myself will hopefully lift your spirits. And if not, well, I guess...
Indeed.
Well, if not, well, I guess this isn't the place for you to hang out. I guess. I don't know. I just work here. I am just a barista. I'm just a dog girl right now. That doesn't mean I know things. Just because it's my show, that doesn't mean I know things. I don't know shit about this. I've never played Road Trip before. I may have played, one round. Not even one round, like, part of a round with a former friend of mine.
Don't worry. I have played Road Trip, so, I guess I'll be the prank master.
The fact that you said prank master and not navigator or something like that has me kind of concerned.
Don't be concerned. It is a joke you will understand once we get into the game.
Listen, I at least know who/what the prank masters with a Z, the Z is important, are. That much I'm aware of. I'm not completely oblivious. So what is our road? Sorry. You go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying you're good.
I was trying to ask, and stumbling over my own words. First day, new tongue, I guess. What our road trip style is. Are we a friend hugger, or are we a road tripper? We're not hardcore enough to be prank masters with a Z. Just yet.
Not yet, anyway. I prefer the friend hugger one. I was gonna say, with the friend hugger one, no one's gotta worry about, like, trying to outplay others or anything. We all just get to have a good time.
That, frankly, yes, I agree with that. That's what we're all about here at the cafe. And, you know, just being here. What is your road trip style? Easy, normal, or hard?
I prefer easy. When it comes to games like this, like I said, vibes. I like to vibe.
That's very fair. Speaking of the prank masters with a Z, here they are. See, I told you I knew them. I know.
Good.
I know what's up.
Very good.
I'm
in
hip.
The...
Ah, the road. That mythical beast of asphalt. I'm willing to bet you almost anything that the reason they picked that word for it is just because you have to say ass.
Yeah.
We once tamed it in what would become one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails. This was the prank masters, after all. See? The Z. It's important.
Very important.
Scott Howell, age 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, age 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Just like all my ex-boyfriends. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to. It was more like I had the taste for the wrong things because I was with them. Before I was with Mr. Barista.
I kind of figured that's where it was going.
I felt the need to elaborate.
Understandable. I constantly feel the need to elaborate things, even when I'm told I don't have to.
Same though.
Yes.
Thanks, it's a trauma response.
Thanks, it's a trauma response and a disability.
Yay! We're doing it, Reddit.
Yippee!
Yippee! Each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? I don't know, who am I? Wow, it's the mascot themselves.
Yep.
It's Juan! I have to be Juan. Chicle. Vicky, I love you, but come on. I have to be Juan, the not small, buff, talking, magical Latino cat.
Yes. Also, I love the other name is just Error.
Like I am Error? Like a Zelda 2 reference? Whoa. I'm certain that's not it, but I'm just being silly. Oh, okay. So do we want desert vibes, tropical rave, lo-fi beats, or surf rock? Well, we've had enough lo-fi beats and surf rock in Con. I'm loving this crustacean rave. That's crab rave, but slightly to the left. But
and here's desert vibes.
I would. My vote is for desert vibes. But you're in control, so you get to pick.
Desert vibes it is.
Yes, look at us. I love Juan more than anything.
He is a good kitty.
Meow.
All the head pats for him. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Also yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
I don't have arm controls, but my arms are in the air. It's flailing like one of those wacky inflatable noodle arm guys. Do all of our stats just always start at 13? This feels non-fortuitous.
Yeah. You might... Did you have tutorials turned off on your end?
Probably.
Technically, I think. Okay. Well then, I guess we're doing bootleg tutorial time with Nova. So,
yay!
Yes.
Yeah. So
all your.
Sorry.
So all your stats do start the same. The goal is to get to a destination with none of your stats hitting 0 and at least one of them hitting 25. You get to pick between 2 places to go. The little icons will tell you if you're guaranteed to gain something or lose something. So with the Troll's gas station, one option will guarantee us magic as up, soul as up, or money as down. It's like how MonsterCon does its thing, where like you are guaranteed to gain something and to lose something.
Yeah, you were mentioning that when we were doing con at some point.
Yeah. This one is less about fascination. You can romance someone, but that's like a side quest compared to the main quest.
Gotcha.
There are also points in the game where like special events will happen. Believe if you hover over the icon, it'll tell you what it gives you, like a brief description of what it does. Yeah. Like I said, this has been bootleg tutorials with Nova because I don't remember all the information that the actual tutorial gives you, just enough so that you have some heck of an idea of what you're doing.
I'm here for it. 10 out of 10. Would bootleg tutorial again.
Why, thank you.
Okay, so apparently I have played this at least a little bit before because I can see, like you were saying, the stat gain and loss from that one, but I've not been to the motel, I guess, because I have nothing. I just have question marks.
Some will have, like, yeah. I don't know if that changes as you play, because I don't play these games often enough to remember everything.
That's fair. I want to go to the cheap motel.
Alright.
Finally, I could use some rest. Do ghosts rest? Not really.
I totally was not paying attention.
Neither was I. That's why I had to rush to catch up to it. Also, I vaguely forgot what voice I gave to her. Oops. I think I gave her the stereotypical, like, Valley Girl kind of voice.
I think so, too. It's very easy to give Polly a peppy Valley Girl voice. And then for Scott, it's just very easy to give him the kind of, like, derpy but lovable kind of voice.
You're so right. There's no shame in sticking to a budget, but honestly, you might have been better off sleeping in the car. But hey, sometimes you just gotta rough it for a night. Oh hey, there she is. She's popping out of the TV and everything. It'll build character. At least that's what you tell yourself while you're browsing the abysmal room options available to you. Too late to back down now, though. Which room will you rent for the night? I think I accidentally clicked one. Or maybe I'm getting a tutorial. Looks like I'm getting a tutorial. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, these are the tutorials.
Scott, I blame you for this. I don't know how or why, but I'm blaming Scott for this.
Polly, I've been meaning to ask you. How do you road trip?
There's no shame in asking, Scott. Let me explain. All of us will share 6 essential resources, and we need to manage them wisely to keep this trip afloat. So we need to be careful because the choices we make during the trip can affect these resources. And if one of them depletes completely, we can kiss this road trip goodbye.
I get it. So our goal is to avoid running out of any resources and keep road tripping forever.
No. The goal is to reach one of the 6 destinations every road trip leads to. I have this travel guide that explains how each destination requires us to hoard a different resource. You can check said guide whenever you want. Click on the destination tab to the right or press E on the keyboard or left bumper on the controller. There, you'll find the requirements to reach a destination and win the game. I just got vaguely jump scared.
Oh.
Well, somebody on my Steam friends list just started playing a game and their profile picture is of Liam.
Oh.
So I was like, ah! Liam jump scare. Despite knowing full well this person, in fact, has that profile picture. Enough exposition, narrator voice inside our heads. We get it. Keep our resources far above zero and hoard enough of one resource to reach a destination. Let's go. Guess which resource you'll gain and which you'll lose. The room that's just a hole in the floor, the haunted room where someone was totally murdered, or the room with only one bed. Oh my god, there's only one bed? This will make for even better fanfic than the other thing that we fanficked about that one time.
Is it bad to say that I don't remember that?
I mean, I could be talking about any number of things. To be fair.
This is true. This is very true.
The thing I was referring to was actually, it was one time when I was playing Ace Attorney, and, I think I was playing Ace Attorney. Anyway, it's on YouTube. It's a clip where I'm doing a fucking Peter Griffin voice, saying that because Disney now owns basically everything, we're gonna get, Peter Griffin in, Kingdom Hearts or Sora in Family Guy or something. And I said,
oh
holy
gosh.
crap, Lois, this is like that one time I wielded the Keyblade. Yeah, that one did numbers. I don't know why they're all doing not terrible numbers. I don't understand.
Because you are funny and entertaining and lovely to watch and all that good stuff.
You know what? You're so right. I'm not even gonna...
I know I am.
I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just gonna accidentally start clicking on things and make noises happen. Rather than focus on playing the game. Because that's exactly how we do it.
Mm-hmm. This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Anyway, back into fanfic territory. Room with only one bed. You horny fuck! Who said I wasn't? I am what I am. I cannot deny this.
Narrator, need I remind you what game series we're in?
Narrator, do we need to remind you who in fact invented the orgasm? Long ago and far away, apparently that was me. Also, how am I the horny fuck when you're the one who's running around in, like, a Speedo and a hat? And that's it. At least I'm fully covered.
You are, but, Juan is not.
Details.
Nice! I'd love to share a bed with you guys. It'd be nice to have the bros keeping me warm at night.
As long as the air conditioner isn't broken, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Scott, I think it's gonna be the other way around. You're gonna be keeping everyone else warm.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. I wish everyone had good bros to share their beds with. If I could, I'd share our bed with the whole world so everyone can experience this joy.
Oh, Scott, you sweet summer child.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Wish granted. Let's share our bed with the world, Scotty. Holly posts a Craigslist ad saying, bed sharing party, all are welcome. Soon, you've got a line of potential bed sharers outside your door. Oh, who is this? Hello?
Oh, he's one of the Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's he. He's one of the playable characters in Monster Camp.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I vaguely knew that.
But our lovely audience probably didn't.
Well, at least the ones who are not stuck in ad break right now. Or if they're watching the VOD, then they know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't control them. I do not control the audience.
Yeah, we do not. But if you don't want to deal with those pesky ads, you could always subscribe to the lovely barista. Or if you have Twitch Prime, give her your Bezos pesos, as we call it.
Yes, we do. Anyway, I like how he's like a mummy.
Yeah.
Very Egyptian, very mindful, very demure.
Very much so. Very stylish too.
Oh yeah. Is this the free bed? I'm in. I was hotboxing in the parking lot and a nap sounds real nice right now. Oh, Jesus.
Free nap, huh? Fuck it. I was planning to come back from my break late anyway.
You were planning on going back from your break at all? Heyo.
Yes. I still need money.
Okay, there we go. Oh god. Guess a party's passed in the house. Sorry.
You're good.
I just made them poly but more high pitched. Or at least this one anyway.
I was gonna say there are 3 of them, so
let's slumber the hell out of this party. Oh great, these two. This is the police. We heard about the free bed. We're here to confirm you haven't torn off the tag on your mattress.
I thought we were here to take a nap on duty.
Damn it, partner, I told you not to blow our cover. Well, bro is so pissed he just shattered his fucking sunglasses.
Holly, I think we were a little overconfident trying to fit the whole world in our bed. We pretty much only have room for one more person.
Then we have a big decision to make. Barista, who should be the last person we let in our bed?
It's Walter!
The answer is obvious.
Yeah.
Big spoon for hire. Great choice, honey. You won't regret hiring me. I've got lots of experience sharing a bed. Mama likes what she hears. What credentials are you bringing to the bedroom, Walter? My body has the perfect size, shape, and soft to firmness ratio to provide the optimal cuddling experience. I'm also an expert in pillow talk therapy if you need to sort out any thoughts or feelings before you drift off into blissful slumber. And if you get hungry or thirsty before bed, my PJ pockets are filled with snacks and hot cocoa to share. Sir, how do you have hot cocoa in your pockets? Is that a euphemism?
Thermos. No, we are not ruining this with sex. No, he has soft, fuzzy thermostat in his pajama pocket.
I wasn't gonna ruin it with sex. I thought he was making a diarrhea thing.
I think I would have preferred you made it a sex thing and not that. God. Cuddling and snacks? Is there anything you can't do?
Yes. The one thing I can't do is leave you unsatisfied. And it seems I've arrived just in time. Barista, it's been a while since I've seen eye bags as big and stress-induced as yours. Are you, by chance, on a wacky road trip with volatile, unpredictable friends? Damn, is it that obvious? Yes, but don't worry, honey. My deep tissue snuggle therapy will fix you right up. Holy shit! Warm Walter gives you the spooning of a lifetime. Never have you felt so rested, so relaxed, so loved. He charges you -2 money for his services, but it's worth every penny for the +2 mind you gained.
Jeez, can I hire him next? Alright, Animal Sanctuary or used car dealership. We're going to the animals. Are you a cat person or a dog person?
I'm a Scott person. Come here, good boy.
Welcome to the Animal Sanctuary. It even has a petting zoo. There are dogs, cats, goats, bunnies, alpacas, ducklings. It warms your heart to see so many animals being loved and cared for. Surrounded by all this wholesomeness and fur, what do you want to do? Oh.
Get tutorialed.
Again! Yeah. Woohoo! Again, let's choose an action and make an event happen.
Yes, I'm ready for all the randomness these events involve.
Actually, Polly, I was checking this travel guide, and it seems they aren't so random after all. Look, these different signs apparently refer to different types of events. The most common type of event are called exchange events. After making a choice in those, you'll always lose a resource and gain a resource, no matter what. The trick is making the right choice, since that will decide which resources are gained and lost. But if there's a resource sign next to the event type sign, that's called a known resource. It means that resource is guaranteed to be affected no matter what our choice is. If the sign is positive, then the resource is guaranteed to be gained. If it's negative, then you know you'll lose it. Like, for example, if we see an action with this sign, we know we'll lose money here. Our choice will only determine what resource we gain.
That's not so bad. If we know losing or gaining a resource is unavoidable, we could be strategic about it. This all sounds very useful, but also like too much pressure for fan favorite Polly to keep track of. Nova, can we leave these decisions to you? Thanks.
I mean, y'all do that anyway. Whether
yeah,
by
but
choice
for
or
once
not.
I'm like actually officially asking.
Well, the answer is officially yes.
Okay, great.
Alright. Pet the animals. Volunteer with the rescue animals. Cat Café. What's better than coffee and cute cats?
I mean, if my tail was sleeker, I could be a cat.
Use the register.
Meow? Welcome to the Cat Cafe, guys. What brings you in today? Is it the cats or the cafe?
Maybe it's both.
Oh shit, you're
Maybe
here for the
I
cats
want
and
coffee.
the cafe.
Yeah, maybe I want coffee or hot chocolate and to pet a cat.
I had to come see my favorite witch. Also, we've been on the road for hours, and if I don't get some caffeine in me, I will literally die.
Okay, but like, same?
Yes.
So relatable.
Hashtag relatable. Hashtag just road trip experiences. Hashtag prank masters. Hashtag yes with a Z. Hashtag yes, it's important. Polly, it's impossible for you to literally die if you're already dead. Liberal use of the word literally destroys its true meaning. I love it when you talk nerdy to me, boo. Thanks. And thanks for coming in and supporting the cafe. The cats here really love the attention and playtime. That's good, because I've got a pussy here that could use some playtime. Behold!
Polly holds up a cat she befriended in the cafe.
What the fuck did you think I was talking about? Aha, okay. But for real, I was talking about my vagina, in case that wasn't clear.
Polly, I think it couldn't have been more clear. I think it was just irony that you happened to had a cat you befriended.
Well, now I've got two cats that could use some extra playtime. Polly, I'm working now. My shift ends in a few hours, though. I can text you then. For now, can I get you guys anything to drink?
Yes, please. You didn't come here just so Polly could flirt. What do you order? Apparently we didn't. I
guess
so
I didn't.
It depends. It depends on if someone's trying to romance Polly. Then maybe you did come to see Polly flirting, but not with someone else.
True.
Alright, so we got cat coffee made for cats, cat coffee made by cats, or cat coffee made of cats.
Juan looks on in horror.
You know what? I think we've had pretty good experiences having drinks made by cats. Looks at Juan. So we're gonna choose that one.
Oh, great choice. This is an exclusive, one-of-a-kind coffee we offer, made by the cats who live here at the cafe.
Oh, cool. So are they specially trained barista cats or something?
No, they're just regular cats. But that's part of the charm, no? I didn't know I was in the game. They name-dropped me and everything. I'ma go with no.
Does the coffee they make taste good at least?
That's sort of a matter of opinion. The cats really enjoy making the coffee, though. Is it even sanitary for the cats to be behind the counter?
I mean, I think so long as the litter box isn't back there, it's all good.
Of course. Cats are very clean animals. They bathe themselves multiple times a day.
Your many remaining doubts are dispelled when you see one cat flop on the espresso machine's power button to pour the coffee. A second cat knocks a cup of sugar off a high shelf into the coffee. A third bats at a ball of yarn until it turns the lever that dispenses your coffee in its cup. A fourth cat licks said foam into a delicate latte art.
Here's your coffee, Nova. Enjoy.
The cats are all watching you rapturiously to know your opinion. Or maybe they're just like that. Cats do like to stare. You sip your drink. Ugh. It's full of cat hair, and it mostly tastes like that last cat's tuna breath. You got what you paid, minus 2 money for, you guess. But at least even shitty tuna-ish coffee boosts your stamina. By 2.
Fancy motel for the discerning overnight guest. Or slay, loot, repeat. Well, I mean, I just spent my last turn at a motel. I don't want to go again.
Doobie-doo, driving carelessly, not knowing what's gonna happen. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy watching our resources go up and down.
Yeah, man. Is it even possible to know what we're losing or gaining beforehand? Dang, we're doomed. Put something on the radio. We may fuck up this road trip, but at least we'll fuck it up while having some fun.
Okay.
Welcome to our humble radio show, where our guests give narratively convenient road trip tips. Today we have road trip survivors Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy. Guys, I see what they did there. That's funny. Guys, what can you share with our audience? Let me start by saying that the #1 cause of road trip related deaths is not properly understanding how to manage resources.
Oh god. Ah, yes, the dreaded sick. Most unexperienced road trippers think they behave in arbitrary ways, but that's simply not true.
When you're making choices on the road, you have to look for little cues to infer what resource you'll be losing or gaining. Money might be the easiest one. Are you buying or renting something? Money down. Hiring someone? Money down. Doing a job or selling something? Money up.
But beware, sometimes the solution doesn't obviously involve buying something, but it involves using expensive stuff you may need to rent or buy.
And what about magic? The mysterious substance that fuels our cars.
Magic is tricky because sometimes you'll need to use it for spells, summoning, and cursing. But that'll mean blowing your magic and risking an empty fuel tank. And getting magic up can be quite hard. You could find a gas station, or you may need to resort to performing sacrifices or colluding with strange, powerful entities.
You know, classic road trip stuff. Our time is up, fellas. Let's discuss the other resources in future episodes of everyone's favorite radio show, Convenient Exposition. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Whoa, that was stupidly convenient. Scott, did you take notes?
Nope.
Well, I hope Barista did at least. Otherwise, we're truly fucked and not in the good way.
I have read through that stuff so many times.
Normally, a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished. But in the world of video game logic, everyone knows that dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. Oh, look at him! This is where the magic comes from. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method? Fight the dungeon boss, grind experience, or solve puzzles? I mean, I don't like doing it, but I end up solving puzzles the most when I do shit.
I love solving puzzles.
You know what I hate? Fucking ice physics puzzles. Like, how many times are you gonna make me go in a straight line in 5 different directions when I could literally just go real slow, toddle over like one step, and then just skate across? But no. Gotta make it so, whoa, here I go, whoa, here I go. Actually, no, it's more like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah! 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 Ah!
And then one of these.
Ah! Oof. Oh, and you gotta add a little bit of a. Hang on. Fuck. What? No. I had it last time. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, here it is. Ah! 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 Why won't it just rotate me in a full circle like I want it to? Ah! I'm like this now. I'm stuck. Help! These ice physics puzzles have really screwed me over this time. Oh, there we go. I've done it. Also, somehow in the middle of all that, I managed to open iTunes. Alright, ice puzzle. Take me away. Wah! Glug, 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 glug. Ah! I don't know how, but I think I broke the ice physics puzzle with the power of my stretch. Are you not entertained?
Yeah, no, but oh, I am very entertained.
Good, that means I've done my job successfully.
But yeah, no, ice puzzle physics. Oh god, I remember that there was this one YouTuber that made a not like a Pokemon fan game, but like a Pokemon something where everything was ice physics.
Oh, no,
and I'm
thank
like,
you.
oh, you poor human being. Why are you torturing yourself like this?
Return to sender. No fucking thank you, my guy. I would rather deal with teleporter puzzles, quite frankly.
Fair enough. Oh, I just remembered. You might like this. There is a fan game being made where they're taking Lethal Company and like Pokemon and mashing it. Like the idea of Lethal Company, but putting Pokemon theme behind it.
So are all the things that are trying to kill me Pokemon, or are the things I'm trying to collect the Pokemon?
Technically, yes to both, but less kill and more so defeat you in battle.
Ah.
Like traditional Pokemon battles and stuff. And that's how you that's how you lose lives, is if you lose a battle.
Gotcha.
I can send you the info page if you want.
Sure. You can post it in chat if anybody else, if that seems of interest. Also, I knew I was missing something. God damn it.
Oh, it actually has a website.
Yay! I like websites.
Yeah, websites are awesome. Here it is. Called Lethal.
Well, there you go. I will have to look into that later.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of it and quite fun.
You heard it here, folk. Endorsed by Supernova. You and your friends enter the dungeon. Before you is a locked door, a big square hole in the floor, and a lever. This is one of those puzzle rooms. We gotta put our heads together and solve this conundrum. A big hole and a little pole. What could it mean? I'm pretty sure it's a lever. We're meant to flip it. Nah, that's too obvious. It's a puzzle dungeon, boo. You gotta think outside the box. Polly, I'm sure you would rather me think inside your box.
Yeah. Is it thinking outside the box if we dig a hole out? If we dig the hole out more? Honestly, I'm kind of just psyched to dig a hole.
I'm sure you are, Scott. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Maybe the key's buried down there. Good thinking, Scott. Fine. You help your friends dig out the big hole even more. It's hard work, and eventually Polly takes a minute to relax by leaning on the lever.
Whoa, is there an earthquake?
Nope. You look up to see some things that are similar to, but legally distinct from Tetris pieces falling from the ceiling. I think we're supposed to arrange those pieces to fit in the hole. It seems so obvious now that I hit the lever anyway, which was my plan from the get-go. God damn it. God damn it, Polly. Sure. You, Polly, and Scott arranged the pieces the way they should have been, but the amount dug out accidentally made the hole exactly one piece bigger. So it's unsolvable now? Ugh, this can't get any worse. Oh yes it can! The door you came from slams shut, and the room is filled with the ticking of a timer counting down.
Uh-oh. What do you think happens when that reaches 0?
God, who knows? Death? Death 2 Super Death? Something even worse than the sequel to Death? Barista, can you do that thing where you solve our problems in an unexpected way before we succumb to a horrible fate? The sooner the better! It's time to put your yoga skills to use. Do the missing piece, Asana. Access the shop menu to see if this dungeon spells tips for puzzles or a skip this level option. Well, I don't want to spend any more money, so I'm gonna work on my my missing piece, Asana. Ah, yes, those incredible yoga skills that you've definitely always had. You close your eyes and recall your training. You attended the Wealthy White Women Monastery, where you achieved peace and enlightenment for 4 easy payments of $4,999.99. You spent your days on far-off mystical lands of the West Coast, doing asanas and perfecting your technique at ordering a chai latte. There, your yoga master, a man who founded the WWWM after realizing that wealthy white women would spend any amount to glimpse enlightenment, gave you a pearl of wisdom. If you can't find the missing piece, consider that you are the missing piece. Namaste, or whatever. Back then, you thought it was just a vapid, vaguely inspirational colloquialism. And honestly, probably was. But now, your chakras have aligned and all his teachings make sense. Or so you want to believe for the amount of money you paid for him. Take a deep breath, stretch to your fullest height, and assume the missing piece asana. Holy shit, you are not as nearly as flexible as you used to be. Your tendons feel like they're about to snap.
Whoa, check it out. Barista will perfectly fit into the slot now.
Damn, let's go ahead and shove her in the empty slot so we can stop hearing her screams of pain. Polly and Scott insert you in the empty slot before you get too many serious cramps, though you still lose 2 stamina. Dang it. Thankfully, the timer stops and the puzzle is solved. You guys escape the level and gain 2 mind.
Hell yeah.
I'ma stay right here, dude. Where did everybody go?
Maybe they're all in the bathroom. Wow, there is nobody here. You've been wandering this village for a bit and haven't met another living soul. What could have happened to all the inhabitants? All their stuff is still here. Well, you suppose the first order of business is to... Oh. I don't know if you have them active on your end, but on my end, I have them active, and I mean, since like mind is our highest right now, did you want to try to go for like the mind, for the ending that like has you going to the place where you hit 25 for mind?
Sure.
All right. But there is a small content warning, at least on my end. I don't know if you have them active, but the option to gain mind does go a little crazy.
Good to know.
The mystery is afoot. You and your friends begin searching the village for clues and run into your friend Joy.
Whoa, what are you guys doing here? I thought this place was abandoned.
Whoa. What are you guys doing here? I thought this place was abandoned. Oh. So, you weren't saying anything, so I didn't know if you were
I read the line!
You did?
Yes! So I'm the one who usually voices her.
I did not hear it.
Yeah, I said, whoa, what are you guys doing here? I thought this place was abandoned. And then, like, right after I finished saying it, you started saying it.
Not bad. I don't know if that's a my end thing or not.
Let's blame that streamer guy from MonsterCon. It's his fault.
Yes. That way I don't have to move my character off screen as if I'm just walking off screen and into a hole.
No, I can do that all by myself for myself. Like so.
Yeah, but I can't!
That means you're the host now.
But I'm the one who wants to walk away into a hole!
Not with that attitude, you're not allowed. Not unless you set forth onto this ice physics puzzle.
Or I could just fly.
You mean like this? Or like this? You're Joy now. No, wait, you... The only one that you voice is Scott, so you're Scott now. There you go.
It is. That's why we're investigating what happened.
You used your magical void teleport powers to go back to your original position. That's how that works, right?
Uh-huh. That's exactly how it works.
Yay!
Why don't we compare clues? I found some really compelling raw hide earlier before I ate it.
No offense, but I'd rather work alone. Whatever took these villagers could be seriously evil. You guys should leave this to the world-saving professionals. I mean, one of your other world-saving professionals is running a cat cafe back up the road that way. So, like, I don't know what you want to do about that. Come on. We can figure this out together. I, for one, think that everyone realized this village sucks and they all moved to Vegas. Sure. If you guys really want to help me, why don't you try solving this Rubik's Cube I found? It's a very important clue. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. I'll solve it, Joy. I won't let you down. 20 minutes later. Well, I'm stumped. This would probably be easier if I wasn't colorblind.
This is booty. Joy only gave us that clue to distract us from the real investigation. She doesn't think we're competent detectives. I mean, you have just spent the last 20 minutes trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Or rather, you spent the last 20 minutes trying to let Scott solve a Rubik's Cube. So...
Then let's solve this case before she does. If we find the answer first, Joy will finally see how good and smart we are.
Good call, Scotty. We'll be a regular Sherlock and Watson. I'm great at reading people's micro-expressions to deduce what they're thinking about.
Ooh, dear me. What do my micro-expressions say I'm thinking about?
Milk bones? No, wait. You're thinking about sports. Final answer. Am I right?
You're asking me? I don't know what I'm thinking about. That's why I need you to tell me.
God damn it, Scott.
It doesn't take a detective to see that Polly and Scott are hopeless at this on their own. Luckily, you know exactly how to turn them into great investigators. Get fancy technology to enact the ultimate investigation technique. Zoom and enhance. You need the acute perception of Sherlock Holmes, who could analyze a myriad of details just by looking at a crime scene. His secret? Doing lots of cocaine.
I mean, I know who that option would appeal to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, no matter what, we're gonna gain mind. I feel like the top one would be losing money, and the bottom one's gonna be losing soul. Now, with that being said, as much as I don't want to, encourage this, we also do not need to be losing any more money. Perfect leap in logic. You and Polly do coke. It'll give you the hyperactive edge you need to notice all the details you normally wouldn't see.
Whoa! Okay, I'm ready to investigate. I'm like so ready, I can hear my fucking pulse. Wait, I don't even have one. That's so funny.
Polly, look, there's a phone on the ground. Let's check the photos on it. Maybe your superpowered Sherlock brain will see a clue. The last photos on the phone are of the cloudy sky above the village. You see a weird electrical storm brewing in one of the pits.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah! This is so promising. Oh my god, are my teeth vibrating? Weird. Wait, forget the dumb photos. Look at this phone. Something's off about it.
You're right. The case is cracked. Maybe that means there was foul play.
No, forget the crack. Look at the ugly color scheme on this case. Mauve with olive green stripes? Gross. I could do so much better.
Polly grabs some markers and starts drawing a better phone case. The vibrant colors, the amazing design, the break-dancing stick figure. Polly's a natural.
You're right, I so am. I should design phone cases professionally. I'll make us millions in no time, and then we can use those millions to buy more cocaine.
Of course! It's so obvious now. You've been wasting time on prom or summer camp or road trips when the answer all along was building a phone case empire.
Fuck yeah, let's do this. Nova, do you know anything about designing a website or running an online marketplace?
Not entirely, but that's what the internet's for. And those websites are like, make your own website and Ko-Fi and stuff. That's what those are for, baby. Let's do it. It can't be that hard. You excitedly Google how to design website. Ready to build your fortune.
What's going on over here? I thought you guys left already. You underestimated us, Joy, but we proved you wrong. We were totally capable of being millionaire phone case designers. What?
Woo! You definitely cracked the case. The phone case, you lose 2 stamina being coked up and hyper, but you gain 2 mind. Oh, it was stamina.
Time to stop and get some rest. Finally, a place to rest. Even this spectral booty needs to do some sitting after so much shaking.
The guide says there are several rest stops like this one. We should be able to reach one like once a week after visiting 4 locations or so.
It would so totally work better if I stopped accidentally clicking outside of the game.
Yeah, that
God damn it.
probably would help.
That sounds good. Let's go chill on those benches, Scott. As your friends leave, you realize you don't want to rest because you're utterly addicted to making choices all the time. And this rest stop is no different. You quickly assess the many, well, 5, things you can check out around here. But beware, with the exception of the car, each choice can only accommodate 1 player. It's first come, first serve. Now go and see what the different spots do. Well, there's the car. That's Polly and Scott. I assume that's where you call somebody else. No, wait, that's where you call somebody else to pick them up?
Yeah.
This is the shop, and I don't know what this does.
That'll give you info on stuff.
You're telling me the info stand gives me information on shit?
Yeah, I know, right?
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. So basically, now I can't remember if on, let me look something up real quick.
Okay. Let's chill with these desert vibes that made me initially think of one of my favorite characters from the upcoming Ace Attorney case that we're going to be dealing with. I love him.
Okay. Okay, I got my answer. So up to, obviously this game supports up to 4 players. Up to 3 players can romance someone. One person can romance a hitchhiker, one person can go after Polly, and one person can go after Scott. So the benches over here would be if you want to interact with Polly or Scott and eventually romance them. The bus stop is to pick up a hitchhiker to gain like a special ability and then eventually romance them if you want to. The car, I can't fully remember what the car does. I can't fully remember what the info stand does either. And then noodle stand is you sell item, then you buy item to mess with your stats.
Gotcha. So we're at like the end of week 1. How many weeks does this usually go for?
That entirely depends on how fast you can get one of those stats to 25 without letting any of them hit 0. So
right now we're doing pretty solid, kind of, frankly.
Exactly. If we plan it right, within week 2 we could probably hit mind. So long as we kept mind at 25 and did not hit 0 in any of them, by the end of week 2, we would hit a destination.
I mean, I think we can do that.
I think so too. And, worst case scenario, if we can't, and like each week takes an hour, we'll just, this does have the online saving thing that MonsterCon does. So you just would not be able to play online with anyone else the entire time until it finished, because it can only save one game at a time.
Well, it's a good thing you're the only person I play this with, so...
That's the unfortunate part.
I'm gonna go to the info stand.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the bus stop.
Little that. This is the map info board, where you can do 2 things. You can check a map that shows 3 potential locations nearby. Choose a location to learn how to get there. This guarantees that location will appear on your next turn. On the other hand, you can use the phone to call hitchhikers. When you visit the bus stop next week, the hitchhiker you called will be there. These 2 options are all about taking an extra step to secure an outcome you want, be it a location or a hitchhiker. Well, since we haven't called a hitchhiker yet, are you going to even have anybody over there?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the hitchhiker's work is that if you don't call a hitchhiker, it's just random. But if you call a hitchhiker now, at the end of week 2, assuming we don't hit a destination, we would pick up a chosen hitchhiker. But it wouldn't help me right now, unfortunately.
True. Okay. Yes.
I was gonna say, obviously you can choose whatever, but if we wanted to, finish this up by the end of week 2, if you pick a location, you could pick one that is guaranteed to get us mined up.
That was kind of my plan, yes.
Yay, same brain cell.
Yay, 1 brain cell. Do. The 1 brain cell is sliding around like I was on that ice puzzle.
I was gonna say, I was in Tricky's stream the other day, and we had the same idea for something, and he was like, yes, within Mr. Barista server. You, me, and him share the brain cell.
Yeah. Pick a location. Plan your route. Cult headquarters. Got goats? Farm. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Pay your respects. Or don't.
Oh.
Okay, so it looks like at least the cult headquarters only has good outcomes. At least that's what it's showing me.
Keep in mind, with an event, you are always guaranteed to gain a stat and lose a stat. The icons only tell you what you are guaranteed to gain or to lose.
That's true. So it'll either gain us magic, or money.
Yeah, but we'll still lose something.
Boo.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the farm would be our best bet because while, yes, only one outcome is known, that means there are two outcomes that could possibly lead to Mind Up.
That's what I was thinking. Because it looks like over here at the graveyard, you can either gain soul, lose soul, or generally when it goes left to right, it's like gain, lose, but here it looks like it would be gain, lose, lose. I don't trust like that. Let's go to the farm tomorrow.
The farm! This is the bus stop. You can either check for hitchhikers to pick up or have a conversation with the one that's already riding with you. Conversations are a chill narrative treat with no choices to be made. If you hold enough conversations with the same hitchhiker, you might score a date ending. Additionally, each time someone interacts with a hitchhiker, their passive effect is triggered. As you play, you'll learn what each character's passive effect does. Exciting! You can only have one hitchhiker at a time. If you pick up a new one, any prior hitchhiker will leave into the dark of the night. Oh, that's right. I have the DLC where you can have the playable characters as, for 1 week all... So Vicky is for 1 week all resource gains and losses from location events start lower than usual, but they increase every turn. Or Brian, you get to listen to a very special song. Enjoy! I'm going with Vicky. You invite Vicky to join your road trip.
Let's go! This trip will be electrifying.
Oh my god, that was perfect!
What?
No, the voice you gave her. It was perfect.
I was trying to... Because I know... I've heard her voice before, so I was trying to match it.
Yes! And it was perfect! The impression was perfect! Take the compliment!
I will, now that I know what it's about and it's not about something else. Goddamn.
Overcharge. Vicky needs some time to charge, but she can get quite electrifying. Next week, all resource gains and losses from location events will start lower than usual, but they increase after every turn.
Week 2. That's funny.
What's your favorite tool, Vicky?
The best tool is always a curious mind. Also duct tape.
The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the ants are eagerly anticipating eating your scraps.
On days like these, monsters like you should be taking a road trip. Sorry.
You're good! I found it to be quite, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. The timing on that was perfect, though.
Yay! Deltarune tomorrow.
Well, Deltarune tomorrow.
Oh, look at them.
Yeah, look at me go. I'm sleeping like a cat with a lot of eyes.
They're just an EP cat, Void. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. You've got your picnic basket and your checkered blanket. All that remains is deciding what to do now that you're here.
Hey, wait a sec. That event type sign looks new.
Yeah, according to the travel guide, that sign means this is a quantities event.
A titties event?
A lot
nice. This is why I'm not allowed out of the house, let alone on a goddamn road trip.
You know what? At least the humor is on point for the game.
That's why this is the only game they let me play going outside of the house.
They work a lot like exchange events. We always lose and gain equal amounts of resources, and we have to guess which resources are tied to each option. The main difference is the amount of resources that are affected by each option differ. They can be affected a little, some, or a fucking lot.
Scott, you never swear.
That's how the travel guide phases it.
Dang. So what this foul-mouthed travel guide basically says is that we can choose to play it safe or go bonkers.
There's one event that has this. I always select the bonkers option because it is just so beautiful. And I don't know if we'll see it in this playthrough, but I'm kind of hoping we will.
You already know what Mama would choose, Nova.
Yes, Polly, I do. And unless it's that specific one, I probably will not ever choose the go bonkers option unless it is that specific event. So we can have a nice picnic, crash other picnics, or play fetch. I feel like have a nice picnic would be the best option to try to get mined up.
Makes sense to me.
But that's also probably stamina too. But then again, this one also has stamina, so what are the odds that there are 2 stamina? Although, granted, it would make sense for a picnic spot to have 2 staminas, similar to how a gas station has 2 staminas. I'm gonna try it. You've got the picnic basket of food. You've got the nice day. You've got the friends to enjoy it with. You just need to decide where to spread your checkered blanket. Don't worry, guys. I know how to find the perfect picnic spot. We learned all about this in Monster Scouts. The first step is to make sure your spot has no one else's pee on it, because it's rude to picnic on a spot someone else already claimed. The perfect picnic is also enjoyed with 3 to 6 friends. Good thing we're somewhere in that number. Let's look for a place on a high hill with good air. I'll lick my finger to test the wind while we walk. I've seen people do it in movies.
Whatever you say, bud. I'll just follow you around until you find a place we can sit.
You indulge Scott in his picnic hunting spot antics. He finally finds a patch of grass deemed suitable, and you dig into sandwiches and potato salad. Oh no! I forgot the most important step of finding a picnic spot. Bear-proofing the surrounding area.
The bear has a gun!
The bear has a gun.
And a ski mask!
The bear has a gun and a ski mask.
We're
What
getting
the
mugged by a
fuck?
fucking bear! I love how that's exactly what we're going to ad break on. We're getting mugged by a fucking bear.
You know, perfect time to do something real quick then.
You know what, sure. How we doing, chat? You hanging in there? You having a good time? I hope so. I will reiterate, if you're not, well, you don't have to hang out here. I appreciate that you are, but you don't have to. For what it's worth, I'm having a great time. I mean, I guess to be fair, it is also my show. If I'm not having a great time, it's oh, what's the fucking point?
Exactly.
Well, on nights like this, the point is I'm having a great time and I'm hanging out with one of my pals. It's a great time for everybody involved. Even if it involves getting mugged by a fucking bear.
Exactly.
Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Getting mugged by a fucking bear. Exit stage left, pursued by a bear.
Yep.
How you holding up over there, Nova? You doing good?
I'm holding up good. I'm doing something.
Other than being completely bamboozled that we're getting mugged by a fucking bear. And that the bear actually has a gun and a ski mask. Because I'm still gonna be stuck on that for the next, like, 10 minutes. I'm not sure I like the sinister tone of that giggle.
I'm not trying to sound sinister.
They say as if they didn't just go.
I didn't realize that's what I sounded like.
It's probably not that bad. I'm just being melodramatic for effect. Mugging by bear.
Yep, that's what I was doing.
I love it. Whoa! Is that a bear with a gun? That's my second favorite excuse for how I died.
Oh no, this bear isn't just stealing the picnic, it's robbing the picnic. This is a stick-up. You can have the picnic, Mr. Bear. We don't want any trouble. The bear doesn't seem sold on those terms. He gestures the gun at Polly's bottle of honey mead.
What? You want to steal my booze too? No way, Winnie the Party Pooper! Over Nova's dead body.
Excuse you, Polly.
You heard me.
I know
Over
you-
Nova's dead body.
Well, sorry, Bear, but you're about to lose that fight. But I was gonna say, I am a dragon. And the player character I'm playing as, it's a literal error in the game. You're not winning, buddy. You're not willing to die for me. Intercede and save the day before this bear lights you all up. The bear's behavior is probably due to nurture, not nature. Try to learn what circumstances brought it to a life of crime and help him from a place of empathy. Get this, bear, the only thing bears covet more than a delicious picnic. A taxi license. Just imagine it. A bear driving a taxi. Priceless. I think Barista's already imagining it.
I'm just imagining a stereotypical, like, big hairy Italian New York guy, but instead of, hey, I'm driving here, he's just making bear sounds and waving his gun around. You know, hashtag typical New York taxi things. That's totally how that works, right? I don't know. I've only been to New York once. And the highlight of that trip was going to Nintendo World and also getting body shamed by my relatives. But mostly Nintendo World.
So, I went to New York City for my 18th birthday, also to go to Nintendo World. I did not get body shamed by my mom or aunt because it was just the three of us. But I'm gonna fight your relatives, Barista.
Well, the good news is the fight is like twice as easy now because one of those relatives is dead. I don't know if I should be laughing. I probably shouldn't, but I mean, it's funny. The way I phrased it, it was meant to be funny. Miss you every day, Grandma!
You know what?
Hashtag blessed.
Oh my god. We're doing the taxi. You order a taxi license for 1 money. You offer it to the bear. And he runs off with it. Hooray! You gain 1 hype for surviving that encounter so smoothly. I'm glad that worked, but I have this weird feeling that our actions are gonna have consequences.
Psh, what are you talking about? That never happens to us.
No, but it happens to others. Later, 2 hikers are sprinting through the woods in a desperate escape. A frenzied drum beat accompanies their panting.
I told you these words were dangerous, Gus. We never should have come here.
I know, but this? Even you must admit this is abnormal.
There is no abnormal in the unforgiving wilderness. Nature is a cruel mistress that'll push you to your limits.
Yeah, sure, nature's a bitch. But that doesn't explain why there's a bear driving a fucking taxi.
Vroom vroom! I like how the license plate says pain.
You've seen man versus nature. You've seen man versus bear. You may have even seen man versus several bears. But in this summer blockbuster hit, you'll finally see man versus bear in a taxi. Taxi Bear, the fair is your face. Coming soon to a theater near you.
How do they come up with any of this shit?
Well, they probably take a page out of Polly's book.
Understandable. Rave in the desert. If ravers party in the middle of a desert, does it make a sound? Or go to the farm like we planned. It ain't much, but it's honest work. To the farm! Why is the road so uneventful? Why is the car stopped?
Oh, it's more of the radio show.
Do you want to skip it?
Would you mind if we skipped it? I don't play this game often, but when I do, I always seem to get the tutorials when playing with friends. You can only see those things so much.
Fair enough. Farm life. Sometimes it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Farmers enjoy clean air, homegrown food, and simple living. Like stepping in cow pie before going home to wife. Sure, it comes at the price of doing lots of hard labor and usually only having livestock for company. But fuck it. Today, you're all about that cottagecore life. What part of the farm do you want to see first? The crops, the cows, or the crows?
The crows.
The crows! You and your friends wander the farm for a little bit when you run into its owner. Oh, so cute!
She is! Oh, hello there. My name is Jacqueline. What brings you to my farm? Hi, Jacqueline. I'm Scott, and these are my friends Polly and Barista. We're on a road trip and we saw the farm and thought, let's check this out.
Okay, but Scott in those overalls and yes, awooga.
Okay, Polly in her outfit.
I like how she's more covered than usual, and we're like, yeah.
But look, Polly is just Polly's hot. How fun! So do you frequently trespass on strangers' property while you're road tripping?
Probably.
Yes, actually. Yes.
We don't just trespass, we also meddle. We saw your crops being totally ravaged by crows and thought we could scare them off or something.
Could you? That would be so nice. I built a scarecrow to protect my crops a few weeks ago, but the crows weren't scared one bit. They're immune to all my pesticides. They've bribed the sniper I've hired to guard the crops. They disarmed my anti-crow force fields. These birds are ruthless. I don't have the time to be thwarting crow plots all the time. Running a farm is a lot of work. I still have so much fishing and mining to get done. It's a Stardew Valley reference.
I was gonna say, just like Stardew Valley for real.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, is it already 2 o'clock? I need to sell my arsenal of jellies before the farmer's market closes. I'll be right back.
Sounds like Jacqueline has a lot on her plate. Let's surprise her by getting rid of all the crows before she gets back.
Okay. How are we gonna do that?
Oh, whoops. Whoops. How did I do that? Oh, okay. I accidentally knocked my phone and it hit a button.
No.
I accidentally transitioned to the BRB screen. But we're back. We didn't miss anything. LOL beats me, but I'm sure Barista's got an idea, don't you, boo? Fear isn't Crow's biggest issue nowadays, it's social awkwardness. Corner the farming market by building the first embarrass Crow. Get some props to disguise the scarecrow as one of the crow's exes so the whole gang will avoid the vicinity in fear of a touchy situation. Get inside the crows' minds. Arrange a series of focus groups with some crows in order to crowsource the scariest scarecrow ever made. That sounds cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also the balls to the wall option. I'm covering it up on stream, but what do you think?
The last option reminds me of when I chose to stuff Liam, Doug, and so many other people into a raccoon to get them all in sync for April's concert.
I like it. Fuck it, we ball! Putting together a focus group sounds like a chore. But if it'll help Jacqueline, I guess it's worth it. You lose 1 hype and 2 money for advertising your focus group and offering incentives to participants to join. Like free shiny rocks for everyone. 10 crows join your group.
Free shiny rocks!
Good morning, participants. I'm Dr. Corva Meister, Marketing Executive of Crow Masters Products. That's Masters with a Z at the end. The Z is very important.
And I'm Crow Scott. Caw-caw! That means, hey bro, in Crow.
So, tell us, how do you, as crows and consumers of our brand, feel about scarecrows? Scarecrow's boring, caws one participant. Scarecrow's stupid, says another. Crow has evolved sufficient intelligence to understand Scarecrow not a legitimate threat. Caw!
Oh, Crow has evolved significant... Were you also saying that line?
Yes, I was.
I need to figure out what's going on with my settings. For whatever reason, people are cutting in and out on my end. And I know it's my end because it happens with everyone. Wi-Fi is lovely.
Mm-hmm. Crow has evolved sufficient intelligence to understand Scarecrow not a legitimate threat. Caw! Says a third crow who's using a metal tool to flip you off.
So, Caw, what would you see, Caw, as a legitimate threat?
Big cat's scary. No like flying into glass doors. Am scared of ocean. So vast, so unexplored. What horrible aberrations forgotten by God hide in those murky depths. Cool. Thanks for the input. We'll definitely not put any of the scary stuff you just mentioned into our next product.
Wink. I mean, Caw.
With the +1 mind you gained from your market research, you build the world's perfect scarecrow. When Jacqueline returns, you unveil your creation.
A scarecrow with a cat's head and a kraken's body holding 8 panes of glass in its tentacles that spin really fast. I love it.
When the crows see your scarecrow, they fly off looking terrified and a bit betrayed. But fuck their feelings. Helping Jacqueline granted you 2 soul. I mean, we did get at least 1 mind out of it.
Mm-hmm. 90s action movie city. Hasta la vista, baby. Or art exhibit. Is it a paint splatter or a clever critique of consumerism? You decide.
Oh, Liam would love the shit out of that.
Oh, he absolutely would. Or he would be snobby and criticize everything.
That's
But
what I
he
mean.
also likes doing that, so yeah. Art exhibit. I love looking at the road we leave behind.
Okay, but not while you're driving.
Art is beautiful. Art is emotional. Art is a raw, unfiltered exploration of the monster condition. Art is, apparently, painting a white stripe on a blue canvas and charging $40 million for it. Art is also, apparently, me drawing eyes on everything in red.
I'm a big fan of the painting referencing that Saturn eating his son portrait that got really fucking mangled or whatever.
I'm guessing I did not look at the paintings before I mangled them.
Well,
oh, well.
It's a dude eating a really massive sandwich, and it's a. Hang on, let me look it up real quick.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it was like Saturn devouring his son or something. Yeah, Saturn devouring his son. Search. Yeah, it is a painting by Francisco Goya, painted directly on the walls of his house between 1820 and 1823. I will send it to you. Or at least I will send you the wiki.
Oh. Oh!
Yeah.
Moving on.
But you can see how that painting in the back references that, right? Except the dude's eating a massive ass sandwich instead.
Yeah. I need a moment. I was not expecting that.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
It's alright, they say, crying and shaking and screaming in terror.
I'm not in terror. I just need a moment to process.
Oh, if I knew how to do it quickly, I would absolutely pull it up and show it to everybody. But I am not familiar enough with the workings of OBS to pull up a new image. Let me see what I can do.
That's easy.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, you just, you save the image, you add a scene, you make that scene the image, and then you go to wherever you save the image to, click it, and then bada bing,
Here it is. For those who are not in the know. Here it is in its all of its absolutely frightening glory? Question mark?
Glory!
Yes. Glory. There it is again while I get rid of it. Goodbye. Okay. Now that I've horrified everybody.
So we can display our own art, interpret the art, or attend an artist Q&A. I feel like this will lead us to get more mind. So let's go.
You're the
Panels are
boss.
fun. You check the artists hosting Q&As today, and you're surprised to find...
Indeed, it's me, your friend Liam, the aloof vampire. I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Yep.
Now, aloof vampire / renowned artist. For my nature as a vampire is forever married to my nature as an artist. So are you the one who made the fucking club sandwich? Inquiring minds want to know. Whoa, you get to put your art in a museum and be annoying in front of an audience? This must be the year of the Liam.
Aren't you nervous though? Like, you know, talking in front of a big audience and all that?
Are you kidding? I've sharpened my oratorial skills and devices for decades. I've mastered everything from the lethal alliteration to the triumphant antistrophe.
I can think of one thing he probably hasn't mastered, though.
What's that?
Genuine emotions.
Oh, gods no. That gets shoved way down deep under at least 30 layers of ego.
Exactly.
But yeah,
The real question is...
the picture that my friend has as their profile is Liam's face, the little icon next to the left of the text box on a purple background.
Amazing. The real question is, though, is that, does Liam want to master the or does he not?
That's a very good question. And I've learned the tricks of non-verbal communication, such as never turning to look at your presentation while you're talking. It makes you look unprepared and childish, not to mention the mercilessness of art critics. They'll stab you tenfold if you dare show them your back and weakness. Anyway, I need to get to the presentation room for sound check. Let's meet up afterwards to get coffee and pass judgment on strangers.
Liam dips. You go grab popcorn before the presentation and meet back up with Polly and Scott when you take your seats. They keep looking at each other and giggling. Suspicious.
Greetings, fellow art aficionados. And thank you for coming to my Q&A. Before we begin, I'd like to give some background on my piece. My painting titled A Think Piece on Think Pieces is a postmodern abstract acrylic on canvas inspired by the dangers of targeted advertisements. And since he never turns around, he'll never know! The art piece switcheroo. What a classic. Well worth the -3 soul of pranking a friend.
Liam really gives his whole speech in front of that doodle. No one else in the room bats an eye. I guess you can make anyone believe anything is modern art.
I'll be taking questions now. No holds barred. I will answer anything you can throw at me. Psst. We did our prank, Nova. Now it's your turn. Ask Liam a hilarious question to throw him off.
The switcheroo is certainly hard to top, but here you go. Oh.
Who would you rather fuck, Jackson Pollock or Vincent Van Gogh, or what number am I thinking about right now?
I'm trying to think if either of these options would get us mind. I feel like the top one would get us hype. And we've already lost Soul.
You're so right. I'm digging this music so fucking much right now.
Okay, I did a little cheat sheet. Neither of them give us mine, so I'm going with this one.
Does anyone have a question that's actually relevant to my artwork? Why are you dodging the question? Do you have something against fucking Pollock or Van Gogh? Artists are sexual beings too, you know. I know, but doesn't anyone have a question about, say, how I use color as a vehicle for the nuance of my piece's message?
Mr. Deliancourt? Asked one of the critics. Let's say Pollock has a killer smile, but Van Gogh drives a nicer car. How would that influence your choice in hookup?
Or perhaps a question about my unique brushstroke technique. I could talk for hours about that.
Liam, is that a euphemism?
It's not a euphemism. Liam just wants to talk about his stroke technique.
If I were Liam, I'd fuck Van Gogh. One of the art critics whispers to another. He cut off his ear to give to his girlfriend. I love that freaky shit.
Of course you would, fuck artists.
Seriously? I'd bunk Pollock any day. He wasn't afraid to get messy, if you know what I mean.
Fine! Since nobody will let it go, I'd fuck Pollock. In fact, I did fuck him back in the 30s, and I give the experience a solid 6 out of 10. That was about the best sex you could get during the Depression. Now that you've dragged out that memory, can we get back to the questions about my art?
Well, damn, Liam. I didn't actually think you had fucked one of them. No chance in hell. The art critics fucking lose it at this juicy bit of art's history gossip. This is now the hottest topic of the exhibit.
Check it out. Hashtag DelionLock is already trending on Art Twitter. Excellent prank, Nova. It was worth at least 3 hype.
I'm sure Liam is grateful we improved his Q&A by making it more fun. This was great teamwork.
You know, shockingly, I'm not grateful to you guys at all. At least I still have my beautiful painting to comfort me. Whoa, back sprite of Liam.
Holy shit.
Wait, what? This isn't my painting. What did you guys do? Tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Okay. The
I know
whole...
I thought for a second you were tee-hee-heeing at the Liam Backsprite. No, you're tee-hee-heeing at the hole.
I told you about how somebody didn't like that, right? I
Yes,
shared your clip on YouTube Shorts and somebody disliked it.
Well, you know, sucks to suck.
Yeah,
I might just make another clip about the hole.
No, see, hang on. This calls for a... You know what I think it was? I don't think their hole gets fingered enough for their own liking, and they were jealous.
You know what? I can't exactly blame them, but at the same time, did you have to dislike it?
I mean, it's
Instead-
whatever, man. They don't have to like everything.
Maybe you should do something about it.
What I'm doing is, calling them out about it, I guess. I don't know who it is. I don't care. If they don't like my joke about a hole, that's fine. That's the worst thing that happens to me. That's the worst thing that happens to me. It's not a big deal. Who gives a shit? Some people like getting their holes fingered more than others. That's all there is to it.
Apparently someone dislikes the idea so much they had to leave a dislike. But
Oh,
that's
well.
not gonna stop us from making more jokes.
Oh well. Sounds like a whole lot of their problem.
Exactly.
A whole lot of their problem, not mine. I tell you what. Anyway. Well, we have absolutely, or at least I have absolutely nothing on the motel over here.
Neither do I.
Let's go to motel and sleep. I'm bored. I want something to happen now. Why is the car stopped? You want to skip this one too?
As long as you don't mind. I think we've got it down pretty well. We know what we're doing.
Hashtag road trip. After a long, exhausting day of sitting in a car, you're ready to turn in for the night. Time to choose which mundane activity to do before going to sleep. Surely Polly and Scott will find a way to make it weird. What do you want to do? Watch some TV, order some pizza, or get ready for bed? That is a very good question. Now see, I would gladly pick one of these options, but I am so non-intuitive.
I'm just slowly becoming brain dead over here.
I mean, do you want to stop? Because we can stop.
That is a thing we can do. So I feel like it would be advantageous to finish out week 2, because this is the last one before the rest stop. So I say at least let's get to the rest stop.
Fair enough. You know what? In honor of what we're planning on doing as it is, let's get ready for bed. You claim your mattress and start preparing to go to bed. As you're deciding which of your onesies to make you look the most fuckable, you hear Scott and Polly giggling in the bathroom. You go investigate. Hey there, barista. Scott and I are doing our nightly skincare routine. Care to join us? Oh, surely. But before you can rejoice about these two doing a normal activity for once, you see them step aside to reveal a fleshy, undulating pile of skin sitting on the sink. What the fuck is that?
It's our skin, silly. I heard that skincare is really important, but Polly doesn't have skin of her own anymore, so I got her this little guy to take care of. Or to care for. Whatever.
I named it Rodriguez. Okay, but where did Scott even get this eldritch skin abomination? You asked too many questions.
Hey, don't look at... Don't ask me. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I do not supply people with eldritch horrors. Because I am the eldritch horror.
I mean, they probably also asked Zoe.
That too. And questions are not part of a good skin care routine. Wink.
So, are you gonna help us rub lotion on Rodriguez or not? Despite not having eyes, the skin is somehow staring at you. Maybe even through you. Nope, I did not sign up for this.
Well, actually, you did sign up for this. Moisturizing Rodriguez is in your road trip contract.
Ugh. Damned be the day I signed that contract on a dare. Looks like you're stuck rubbing lotion on this creature. How long can you stand to do it? 5 minutes, 1 hour, all night. No, you know what? No. I didn't sign up for this. I'm doing it for the minimum time possible. Fuck it. You pat some lotion on the skin, but stop after 5 minutes. It feels like slime, and it's warm and wiggly, and you just can't do it. Why'd you stop? Don't you see our skin needs more care? We had a deal. The skin starts making keening sounds like a wounded animal. Fuck this.
You gotta take care of it, barista. Rodriguez needs proper skincare.
And to go to the dermatologist once a year, even if the dermatologists keep asking why we do this to him.
Plus, Rodriguez might eat our toes tonight if it doesn't get proper moisturization.
Now we're all gonna have to sleep with our shoes on. This sucks. Nice going, asshole. You retain 3 mind for the limited skin-on-skin creature contact, but lose 3 hype for being a bad friend. Okay.
Damn. Jesus, we're 2 away.
So is this the part where we stop then? Because if we keep going, we have to get through the whole next week to get to the end. That's assuming we do it right.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I think we should, at the very least, I think I am definitely gonna have to call it here. Whether or not you keep streaming something is entirely up to you, but
I had a very long day today where I got up very early and I didn't sleep well last night, so
oh yeah, no. Ooh.
I kept waking up like sporadically after going to bed. I went to bed at a semi-reasonable hour, but I didn't actually go to sleep until sometime after like 2:30. And then I started randomly waking up at like 5:30, and then off and on and off and on until my alarm finally went off at 7:30. So, I'm not doing great. I mean, I'm fine, but like, if I want to pretend to be responsible and you know, take care of myself and shit.
Which, you should want to take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself.
I will. Are you sure you want to quit the current game? This will end the game for all players. Well, when you put it like that, I don't want to. Oh, look, you can change the mixtape in the settings. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, well. I can't do that. I think you're technically hosting, so I think it allows you to change it.
I'm special.
Yes, you are.
I have magical barista powers, and that's what allows me to do things. That's totally how that works, right?
Absolutely.
I figured it out. I've done it. We did it, Reddit. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was starting the music. I was like, wait a minute, it's too quiet over here. Don't mind me. The light. Look at me. Look at me. Ah, too close. Ah! I was trying to zoom in real close to do a fucking thing, and then all of a sudden I just get frickin' right. I thought I zoomed in way too close, and I just broke everything. Hi. Hi there.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good. Oh, jeez. Oh, did you finally catch up to my very big barista jump scare? Where I was like zoomed in as far as possible.
Yep.
Want to see me do it again?
Sure. He'll probably, fortunately, will be delayed on my end, but I'll eventually see it.
I see you. I keep moving the wrong way because it's not like a mirror. Hi. Jesus.
Hi.
I got so absorbed in that bit, I literally forgot what else I was supposed to be doing. If that shows us anything about anything that's happening right now.
Mayhaps, our friend Tricky, who I mentioned earlier, perhaps he currently has the brain cell, because we certainly don't have it.
Well, to be fair, he's probably asleep. So, yes.
True.
I would imagine that would mean he has the brain cell if he's sleeping. Because he has the smartness to be asleep.
This is true.
I feel like I need to... If I had any skill in, like, video editing or something, I would just take that entire section right there where I was just absolutely silent and just add, like, dial-up sounds to it, you know what I mean? Just... dunk.
I totally could do that. Shit, if you want me to, send me like a, I guess, either send me like the whole VOD or just send me like that specific clip. And
No.
at one point I had figured out
No.
video editing.
No, it's okay. I'm just being a silly goose. A silly Billy, as they say. My name's not Billy, but I'm being a silly one. Hey, hey.
A silly barista.
You know what? I know where we're gonna go from here. And I know you're gonna like it. It would help if I was going in the correct app. Discord is not gonna help me raid out. We're gonna go raid out to a delightful friend of the cafe, Aki, aka Orange is Borange, because she is with Konotomo, playing through Ace Attorney for the first time.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it looks like they have made it to at least case 2 because I see a little silhouette of an Edgeworth. Since there are 2 of them on stream right now, we'll hit them with the... Wow, I can't type. Your to-go orders are here. Cafe raid. Dun dun. Yippee. But yeah. So I definitely see what you mean now about Monster Roadtrip taking a while. I'm not complaining. I'm having fun.
Oh, it's a grand old time.
And we'll probably get it finished up like next week, probably.
Unless we keep getting unlucky with the Actually, no, we probably, even if we do get unlucky with the thing, it'll probably still finish up next week.
Probably.
Time. Brain cannot comprehend time.
Same though.
Oh?
I had to cancel it because it was just gonna cut you off in the middle of your sentence. I didn't want it to do that. That's rude.
Oh. I appreciate that.
But yeah, so next week we will probably finish up this run of Monster Roadtrip. And fuck, I don't know. We'll do something else probably, depending on how long it goes. I don't know how long it's gonna go. We're 2 points away from, you know, getting to the destination, which if we play our cars right, we could do that next week. But
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Until then, why is my model so immediately off kilter? There we go. Until then, as always, everybody go get some rest, drink some water, eat some food, take your meds, all that good self-care stuff that's very important to do, because you're very important and we love having you here. Not just here at the cafe, but here in the world.
Yes. Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate. Go and share some of that latte love with Aki and Konotomo, and we'll see you tomorrow. Yippee. Yippee.